Come April 1st, your world changes. It's the big shift. It's the seminal moment in our industry. It's the transformative event from which we can never go back. I'm Paul Donohue. I'm here with my good friend and colleague, Tom Estes, and we're hosting a very important critical event for you on LO compensation, March 22nd. That's this Tuesday. And we want you to join us. Clearly, there's a lot of confusion. There's still a lot of unanswered questions, and this event is designed to go further. Let's talk about the three big ones that are changing. RESPA tolerance issues, the Vitter tester letter, and the DOL wage and hour. What about these, the tolerance violations, and how's this rule going to affect that?
There's a whole industry that's built up among creditors doing TPO business, which is designed to cure deficiencies between the good faith estimate and the HUD-1 post-closing. Mm-hmm. Now, a lender can't take money. They can't just withhold funds from the disbursement from a broker entity in order to cure that.
And so a broker can't cure it, a loan originator can't cure it.
Right.
Are you saying that the wholesale lender is going to have to eat it?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
What's that going to do to rates and fees?
I suspect, and what most lenders are saying, is they're going to go up either on their fees or on their rates to cover that.
The Vitter tester letter, what is that?
Well, Vitter and Tester, one Republican and one Democrat, who pointed out that when Dodd-Frank actually goes into effect, the act, that there's going to be long-lasting for the life of the loan liability, which will track even to the originator should a court declare the compensation policy out of compliance. Every loan originated under that compensation policy will have that same issue applied to it.
Do you hear what he's saying? He's saying that you can go operate under a compensation plan thinking that you're in compliance. The Dodd-Frank comes along and backtracks on what you think is a compliant policy, and now all of a sudden you're in the middle of a court case. And doesn't liability go all the way down to the originator?
It does, and it's one of the things about the new rule, is the new rule actually says to take the word creditor, strike it out, and put the word originator into Section 130 of the Consumer Finance Protection Act. So yeah, you have originators on all levels that will be responsible.
Now we're going into the wage and hour. The Department of Labor's got some things to say. Nobody's really covering all of these issues in one event. Why are we going into this?
We have the top labor attorney in the United States who knows the mortgage industry. And she's coming, Leslie Stout-Tabachman, and she's going to be talking about two main issues. She's going to be talking, first of all, about the outside sales exemption. Can you still get it? The answer is yes. She's going to tell you how, but it is different. It's more restrictive than it's ever been. And then if your business plan doesn't meet that, Paul, she's going to tell you exactly what you need to do, how you track the hours that someone works, exactly what records you need to keep, and how long you have to keep them. These are all critically important issues if you're going to stay out of court.
Huge. What he's talking about here is minimum wage and overtime and whether or not loan originators are exempt from that. This is huge. This is breaking stuff.
I mean, altogether, there are about 20 compliance issues that we're going to be covering, but 6 we're going to focus on, and we're going to say these are the ones we see as most critically important, and this is how you should protect yourself in those issues, both as an individual originator and as an entity.
These are big sweeping issues. These are all critical. You've got to go into April 1st understanding how your world is going to change. The attorneys that we have put together for you are top grade. We're going to be going into issues that no other event have covered. And the whole scope and comprehensive nature of this issue of loan officer compensation, origination compensation, is so vast, and it's going to take us a half a day to do it. If there's any way you can get yourself to Raleigh, North Carolina, you're going to have a chance to meet the speakers, get there. We've got some seats available for you. If you can't make it to Raleigh, we've got a webcast. We're webcasting it live, nationwide, right to your computer or right into your conference room, and get your employees, get your colleagues around the table. There's a lot of content. There's a lot of information. You're going to go away with a fuller and a deeper understanding of how your world is going to change April 1st.